Whoever, then we see David Grush, congressional whistleblower, go to Congress and say there's a group of tall white Nordics that are a few centuries ahead of us. This is being declassified.
Yeah.
And people not paying attention to this.
Yeah.
But what did Hitler say, or the Fuhrer, they called him, what did he say was the perfect human? Tall, perfect German, tall, blonde hair, blue eyes. Germans don't even look like that.
No.
But he was working with the group called the Vril. They doing these channeling rituals. They set him on that path to introduce him to that group right there. I suggest everybody get a book called Sounds from Another Room, written by Peter Horsley, who is a British Air Force pilot, who in this book, he explains when he met one of these Nordics.
Mm-hmm.
So the truth is indeed stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
And us as black people need to know the answers to everything, because we got the oldest DNA here.
Yeah.
Do I believe that we evolved from monkeys? No.
Thank.
No. But here's the issue. We share 98% DNA with chimpanzees, right?
Mm.
But if we evolved from chimpanzees, why are there still chimpanzees?
Okay.
But here's the other thing. 100,000 years ago, something happened where Homo sapiens sapien was able to outcompete Cro-Magnon man, Denisovans, Neanderthals, species larger than us, stronger than us, faster than us.
Okay.
We were able to wipe them out. Now, if you take a pig off the pig farm, a pink pig off the pig farm, and you put it into the wilderness, in a few months, it's going to evolve into a wild boar. Its snout is going to get longer, horns is going to grow, it's going to turn to a raging maniac. That is evolution.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. They have finessed and rigged the whole game.
Yeah.
They want you to think that this stuff takes place over millions of years. No. No.
I get
Something.
what you're saying. Evolution is happening like right now.
It's happening
present
right
day.
now.
Okay.
You believe in the ancient Greek gods, like Thor and all of that, and Zeus and all of that?
When I went to where was your name? Sweden, and that's just they really believe in it, and it's for real with them.
And where did Zeus live? On Cassiopeia, a star.
Yeah.
Perfect alignment with the pyramids. All of those. I spoke to a guy who was Israeli Special Forces. He said that he's seen fossilized remains of the Egyptian gods. And when you look at Psalm 82, it says God reigns on the council of other gods. And if you look out all through history, these gods could die. And anytime we rebelled, we got reset. Gilgamesh, we seen Hillary Clinton's emails filing FOIA requests to find the burial chamber for Gilgamesh. Why is she filing this? This is supposed to be folklore. But there's footage of them finding his tomb. This is one of the reasons why we invaded Iraq in the first place. And I got a video that's 22 years old from a guy who I know owns a marina. I was in Mombasa, Kenya on the coast. I go talk to the local fisherman. I said, mermaid's real. He said, of course. But we can't tell them that. We won't get no tourism dollars. But at nighttime, you are not allowed to go to the water's edge. And all across the coast, everybody got electric fences, and you can't go outside at a certain time. Did you see the guy on Joe Rogan's podcast when he said that we went to Seychelles Islands?
Yeah, What he said?
You saw the merman?
Yeah.
All of the pirate maps from the 1500s to 1810 had areas where they said sirens existed. Beware.
What's a soul contract?
Soul contract is like when people say they sold their soul,
Right.
or you put your soul up for the highest bidder.
Right.
Problem is you don't own your own soul. The
How
universe,
can a person not own their soul?
the global consciousness owns all of that.
Right.
Like for you to own your own soul, you would have to have the ability to give somebody else a soul.
I don't have the ability to do that.
That's the whole thing.
So soul contract, what leases my soul to the entity that has it in return for something else?
Saying this is Sammy Davis Jr. said. And everybody who know him say he was a devil worshiper.
Right.
He made a soul contract with the dude ball. He rose to the top and he left untimely.
The same person that came to you. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. What's going on with Beyonce, man? A lot of people saying that Beyonce is not real. I'm hearing she not real. I'm hearing she alien.
Nah, she real. You know, she practices Ifa.
What the fuck is Ifa?
Ifa is a Nigerian religion. Once you know certain things, you know, the burden of knowledge is to teach. But how can you teach people that's already dead?
Jesus said the same thing. It's kind of hard to do that.
And that's the thing. That's why I'm a follower of Christ. Like, I don't follow these books because Jesus never even seen a New Testament. He taught from the Dead Sea Scrolls, his actual words. Because, bro, he showed up at Buddhist monasteries. But biblical scholars are going to say no. But these same biblical scholars is quoting the Gospel of Barnabas, which is a straight bullshit. That's why when Billy Carson was quoting, I'm like, you quoting the Gospel of Barnabas, dude? How? But that's why Wesley Huff and him had the debate and he got smoked.
The murderer Barnabas. The one they freed instead of free. That's what one they freed in replace of Jesus.
Yes. See what I'm saying?
the plant.
Straight plant, bro. And that's why, bro, you ain't gonna Judas me. Giants existed. Abraham Lincoln in the Niagara Papers, he speaks about the extinct giants in the burial mounds across the Americas. So, 2015, we was looking for places to grow weed. We ended up in Winnemucca, Nevada. We in Winnemucca, I'm with the Goulers, you feel me? They want a place to drink. I see a museum, I want to go check it out. We go up in there, they show us all, we seeing giant bones. You go there right now, it's gone. Smithsonian came in, they seized everything. Type on your phone right now, giant bones turkey.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look up the Niagara Papers by Abraham Lincoln. This shit exists, bro. Everything that they told us is a lie. It's not a lie.
What about dragons?
Here's the thing with dragons, right? They exist all through ancient history. Buddhist monks speak about a time of before the moon was in our atmosphere. They said a dragon drugged the moon, then a flood happened, and then 12,000 years ago they spoke about explosions on the moon. When I was in Africa, they mentioned a species to me called Mokele Mbembe. They said it was a reptile that swam in the water and could breathe fire. Sounds like a ichthyosaur. Ancient humans drew and depicted what they saw. When I went to Africa, I seen shit that I really couldn't explain.
Right.
And I went to a place called Embu. Now in Embu, they got a community where everybody in the community is 80 plus years old. I seen an 80 plus year old woman climb a tree, put a machete, cut down a coconut, and jump down. Now, I'm out there fighting for my life, trying to move through the terrain crazy. I'm slipping and falling. And like, come on, we want you to come down to the river. I'm like, man, y'all not big enough to pick me up and drag me if I fall down there.
Right.
So, you know, I'm going to pass on that.
Right.
But when I watch these ladies, these men, they in their 90s.
Right.
And my driver said, it's because they eat everything natural. Like, they got plants out there that if you touch it, it shrivel up. And when you walk away, it open back up. It's like, damn, they got respect for the land.